What's going on, guys? Greek Freak here, and in this video we're going to be talking about the Boston Celtics' chances of not only just doing great next year, but after that, the chances of getting Zion Williamson. Now, as many of you may know him as the person who can dunk from the free throw line that's going to the University of Duke, we also have to know the fact that he's a high-end prospect, and you're probably a little bit wondering, how can the Boston Celtics keep getting these great players? Obviously, with Jason Tatum with the number 3 pick, which was the number 1 pick, moved down and still got the player that they wanted. Now, in this situation, we already know the two, I feel like, lacking pieces that the Boston Celtics have, which would probably be power forward / center, as far as to keep a young core basis in it. Now, Al Horford is a very good player, but obviously he's going up in age, and we're talking about a chance of adding even more players and of being able to slowly move them into that position as Al Horford is there. Now, Zion Williamson currently on many draft boards is projected around top 5 pick. Now, as far as that means, the only thing is now, of course, this can change as far as a situation such as he does great in college and the number 1, 2, and so on do bad enough that he can move up as well. So we have to look at it as far currently stated right now, which is him being around a top 5 pick, and the Boston Celtics, who I have to believe is just one of the best moves as far as the way that they did their rebuild. Their picks that they are getting are just extraordinary. Now, they can get up to 4 first-round picks in the next upcoming draft class, which is insane. Now, not all of them are for sure, but one of them is almost guaranteed, which is the 76ers / Sacramento Kings pick. Now, they get to switch between the two of whichever one is going to do worse. The Sacramento Kings pick. And the Sacramento Kings probably going to be projected to be one of the worst teams with their way that they have functioned their team, which is with a whole bunch of young talent and a whole bunch of older veterans on the team. So they're projected to be a very bad team. And with the lottery, of course, we don't know who could end up moving up in those spots. And in this situation, the only chance that the Celtics do not get the Kings pick would be the fact that they win the lottery and end up with the number 1 overall pick. Now, if they get the number 1 overall pick, they get to keep their pick, but if not, we're talking about them being able to get up to as high as the 2nd overall pick, which allows them to get Zion Williams, another athletic big man project. Now, for many teams, they might not take Zion Williams due to the fact that he's not the most complete player as far as shot and other abilities, but I believe the fact that just watching him so far as in this preseason so far, I know not to take much from it. That's why I'm not taking the shots that seriously, because they have been very much uncontested nothing shots, which means he could make uncontested shots, so he's not just somebody that's just there out there. But we know the fact he can definitely flash to the backboards, he can go get rebounds, offensive putbacks, and we know the fact that he can obviously cut to the rim, causing foul trouble for other teams. So we're talking about a complete added-in piece. We could be talking about if, of course, they maintain and keep the roster, which they can easily do with this young team, which would be Kyrie Irving. We're talking about Gordon Hayward. We're talking about Al Horford. We're talking about Jason Tatum. We're talking about Jaylen Brown. And we're talking about Zion Williamson, which is just an incredible piece. Now, they also have the choice to trade or to keep those picks. And like I said, they have up to 4 first-round picks. Those other picks will be a little bit later, such as if the Clippers do not make the playoffs, they can, if the Clippers make the playoffs, they can get one of those picks as is a top 14 pick. But if they don't make the playoffs, the Clippers will keep their pick. You also will have other teams, they have their own pick as well. So as far as for the Boston Celtics, we're talking about a huge opportunity that they really just have to become a very elite team that runs the East for years to come. I just can't really wait for this upcoming season. And guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. What is your thoughts on Zion Williamson going to the Celtics? Do you think the fact that the possibility this will happen, do you think his stock will raise up that he's the #1 pick and they can't get him? Or do you think the fact that by some miracle the Kings will get the #1 overall pick and keep that pick, saving them from a horrible trade with the Boston Celtics? But guys, tell me what your guys' thoughts are on that. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe to become part of the Greek Army today. And as always, this is Sparta.